Yo, the king is back, and today I will show you how to exercise for lazy gym people. Ooh. So let's jump right in, right? First of all, we start with our motivation. Why do we even want to start with the gym? What is it that is the little bit of pain inside of you when you have a moment by yourself? Is it that you're overweight? Are you fat? I've been fat too. There's no shame in it. But don't sugarcoat it all the time. Oh, I'm overweight. If you're fat, you're fat. If you're not, you're not. Easy. Sometimes we should just stick to things how they are. Nowadays, everything gets sugarcoated. No, either you're fat or you're not. No, but I feel offended if you speak like this. Yeah, then stop being a snowflake maybe. The word is hard. Things are hard. Get used to it. Okay? Or is it that you're skinny maybe? And I envy you skinny guys, at least most of you, because you can just eat what you want. You can basically eat what you want. And I understand your struggle. You're rarely hungry and it's hard for you to build muscle. But for me, it's the other way around. I'm always hungry and I have to restrict myself. Okay? So, we have to figure out why. What is your personal why? Let me get my smart pen here. What is your personal why? I cannot tell you. You have to tell yourself. Is it maybe you want to be more healthy? Maybe you live a non-healthy lifestyle and starting with exercising is the best thing you can do. I heard the sentence, sitting is the new smoking. Are you an office person maybe? Are you sitting in a school or in the university all day long? Or are you young and you already have some back pain maybe? Start with the change. So, figure out what's your motivation. But then, ladies and gentlemen, motivation is rarely enough because we always have hard days. And then on those hard days, motivation will not stick with us. Let me tell you something. For me, today it was like this. I didn't want to go to the gym. Why? Last week, I've been to the gym 5 times. I've been to Muay Thai 3 times. And you know how much I slept on average last week? 4 hours. And it wasn't even only per night because I took some naps in between. So I slept 4 hours per day and maybe 3 hours per night. And then half an hour, 1 hour in the daytime as a nap. Okay? And today was so, But I went there. I didn't have motivation. I didn't feel like it. I just went there. This is called discipline. And you have to develop it as well, because if you don't have it and you have a bad day, you won't go to the gym. So sometimes you need to learn to kick your ass. And the beautiful thing is, through exercising, you learn how to do the hard stuff. And this is something you will adapt into your life as well for that. Keep that in mind, okay? It's beautiful. So, you figure out your motivation. Let's say you want to be more healthy, which is a beautiful thing to do. Now we figure out obstacles. What is in your way? And the biggest thing is an inner resistance for most of us. And through the method I will explain to you in some minutes, we just skip the inner resistance, because inner resistance oftentimes comes when we are in a state of, I would change something, and I don't know, and I'm not sure, and we have fear of change, right? We have fear of change oftentimes, and it's not needed. Nowadays, we don't need to have fear of anything. Back in the days, yes, we needed. I don't know how many years ago, maybe 2,000 years ago or something, when we lived in some weird tribes and we had to protect our tribe, right? We had to have fear because there could be some animal or something, right? And we had to, but nowadays, okay, when you live in a big town, some stabbing people, but in a normal daily case, you don't need to have fear. Overcome that. Be aware that you don't need to have fear of anything, okay? Especially not for going to the gym. So, inner resistance. We overcome it. I will explain to you later. In the gym, let me tell you this. When I started going to the gym, I felt awkward. I felt shy. I was too shy even to speak to the trainer because he was so big and tall, and I was so, Well, I was fat back in the days, but then I got myself slim because I took so many drugs. It is what it is. I was super skinny when I started going to the gym. And then I was like, oh, is everybody looking at me? I'm the weird guy. And it's like, you know. And yes, I know how it feels. I exactly know how it feels. Or maybe some of your people that have more weight on their bodies, they're like, oh man, I'm the fat guy here. I was the fat guy too. There was another time in my life. When I really started with the gym, I was skinny, but there was another time in my life when I restarted with the gym after I had some break and everything. I was the fat guy in the gym. So I know how both sides feel. Trust me. And I'm the fat guy now. But now I'm a more advanced gym person. Let me tell you this. Each time I see a new person, I see a newbie in the gym, I encourage them. I nod. A simple nod. When was it? I think on Saturday I saw a newbie doing bench press, and he was insecure, you know. And I was keeping an eye. Can he press it up? Because if he couldn't, I would have jumped there to help him. But I saw him. He put it up. He was looking around like nervous, and I was like, and he had a smile in his face. He was so happy, right? Because I gave him security. And there are people that are like this. They will give you security. Nobody judges you. Instead, everybody will encourage you doing it because you want to change. And this is amazing. And if there's a person that makes you feel weird, this person has something in themselves. They feel weird with themselves and put it on somebody else. But the advanced gym people, when they see a newbie, they encourage them because they know how it feels. Everybody starts at zero. Nobody started differently, okay? You will do fine. And if you are struggling or have fear or are shy, send me a message on Instagram. I will help you for free. For free, and I mean it. Okay, shy. Will people judge? Feeling weird? Been there, done that. Especially if you want to start with the gym and you don't want to start with my program, I will explain to you in a minute. Just give me a call. Maybe if the time's fit, I will be with you on the phone when you go to the gym the first time. No worries, I got you. Okay, now I will tell you how. We figured out what's your why, okay? We want to be more healthy, we want to look sexy, okay? We figured out obstacles, right? And now it's time to figure out how. How can we do it? Okay? And the method I will explain you is about building momentum. Building momentum and building a habit. Maybe you heard of the book Atomic Habits by James Clear? Maybe? I think so. And there's a quote of him or an article of him in which he states, an average person needs 66 days in order to build a habit. And this is what we will do. This is where it's all about. What this method is about. We build momentum slowly, and by building momentum slowly, we overcome inner resistance because we will not have fear of change, or our brain will not have fear of change because we build it so slowly, we can barely see the change coming. There will not be an inner resistance that can build up. Slowly but steadily, we keep going. Like a train. The train is the perfect example of momentum. When the train is really running, it's like, this will be the end result, ladies and gentlemen. This will be you in the end. But when this train is starting, right, he's like, it takes some time. And we all give it the time because we know trains. They take long in the beginning, but in the end, right? This will be you. Just listen. So we will trick our brain. By building momentum slowly, and I will explain to you how we will do it in a moment. I just want to emphasize on something to always visualize. Up there, I don't have it here, I have a vision board now with the beautiful six-pack of Lazar Angelov. Man, just Google this name. Lazar with a Z, Lazar Angelov. Wow. I think it was, I don't know when it was. When I started my fitness journey the first time when I was super skinny, it was this guy. It was this guy's six-pack that made me like, wow. Whew. ooh, he's looking great and I want to look like him. And he's still a little idle. He's still a little idle, I have to admit. I don't know, this aesthetics in this man's body, he's blessed. And I can appreciate that. And I cut on the vision board his head because I don't want to look at the man when I was, but just arms, upper body, wow. And you need something for yourself like this. And if you want to really do it interestingly, take a body that you want to look like, cut the head out, put your head there. The first thing you see in the morning is this. So put it in your bedroom, right? And in your office as well, in your office room, if you work for an office, or maybe have it in your wallet, and sometimes when you open it up, or have it as the background of your phone. So it always keeps feeding your brain. You always have to visualize. You always have it in here, because like this you stick to the goal more easy, right? Visualize. It's important. It's important. But I always keep saying, visualization is one good thing, but always link it to doing stuff. Doing stuff. You can think stuff, link it to a positive emotion, but then do stuff. Do stuff is all the magic. Doing stuff is all the magic. Thinking by itself isn't it. Doing stuff, getting shit done, okay? Put in the work. So, now talking about putting the work, I will explain to you how. It sounds hard maybe, but it's not. It's not, trust me. You start with a squat. And I want you to figure out how many squats you can do. I will explain the squat to you. Most likely you know how it works. Maybe here. So you engage your core, right? You engage your glute as well. Your feet, can you see my feet? No, you cannot. A bit more. That's too much already. Give me a moment. So a bit more than shoulder far. Then we make them look outside a little bit. Engage your core, engage your glutes, right? You can do your hands like this if you want. Go down. This is one. This is one. And then if you go up, squeeze your butt, keep your belly tight, and do a little this, right? Whoop. This is one squat. I want you to figure out how many squats you can do. And I will explain to you later. After that, we do push-ups. I will explain a push-up to you. Just like this. Just like this. Shoulders back. Can you see me? Shoulders back and down. That's important. And shoulders back, down. Okay? And don't have your elbows like this. Have them a little bit down. So again, shoulders back, down, like this. Like a T, but the T is downwards. Not this T, right? Downwards. I'll explain to you. This is 1, 2, okay? And then the plank. Very similar, very similar. Engage your glutes, engage your core. And trust me, the plank is the hardest one, and the plank is the only thing that I know in life that is able to make time more slowly. Trust me. So, we imagine you are able to do 10 squats, you're able to do 10 push-ups, you're able to do 20 seconds of plank, right? So now we split it. In order to have an hypertrophic exercises, that means muscle building exercises, we do it in sets of 3. So we cut this down. We do 3 times 3 squats. We do 3 times 3 push-ups. And we do 3 times, let's do 10 seconds of plank, okay? So you do 3 squats, 3 push-ups, 10 seconds of plank. And then 60 seconds break. And you repeat this 3 times. So again, I repeat. 3 squats, 3 push-ups, 10 seconds of plank, 60 seconds pause. 3 squats, 3 push-ups, 10 seconds of plank, 60 seconds pause, blah, 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 blah. 3 times. 3 times. That's easy. That's super easy. That's done in less than 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. That's not a lot of effort. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, but you invest in yourself. Health is wealth, right? It's true. It's true. And because it's not so hard, because, well, it's new for you, I know. But it's not a really hard workout. It's just keeping it going. And you feel good after, and it's fine. Because it's not that hard of a workout. And you can literally do it from everywhere. I wouldn't advise you doing it on the toilet. But in your bedroom after waking up, in your living room, and very important, in order to make it a habit, always do it at the same time. Always do it at the same time, okay? Monday, 8 p.m., Wednesday, 8 p.m., Friday, 8 p.m. And then just stick to it. For 2 months. For 2 months. And I don't even ask you to go up with the repetitions. This is all about you. But minimum effort. And if you want to do more, do it slowly. Do it slowly. Because if you do it as fastly as you can, you think, oh, I can do more, Fadi. I can do more than 9 push-ups divided by 3. I know you can. But if you start doing 30 and then another 30 and another 30, you know what kicks in again? You're in a resistance, my friend. So if you want to do more, because our goal is to build momentum and a habit in 2 months plus, if you want to do more, do 5 times 3. Do 10 times 3. Slowly. And not on the second day, the first week exactly like this. The second week exactly like this. And maybe in the third week, do 5. In the fourth week, do 10. Slowly build your way up there. Pardon, okay? Again, I make a little summary of what the plan is. Figure out your why. Why am I doing that? What's your pain? What's your pain? Let's say we want to look sexy, okay? Everybody wants to look sexy. Even the body positivity people. In the essence of body positivity of this movement, the essence is fine, being fine with oneself. But you cannot be fine with yourself when you live an unhealthy lifestyle. If you eat pizza all day long, you're super fat, and then you tell yourself, I'm fine with myself. You lie to yourself, and you lie to everybody else, and also you're a problem for every person that pays taxes and the social security stuff, because the risk of you having diabetes type whatever, type 2, is more high, and you're a liability for everybody else. And you keep telling yourself, I'm fine with myself. But you're not. You're not. Okay? Do a bit of sport. Let's lose weight together. I know how hard it is. So, we want to look sexy. We want to overcome the inner resistance, and we do it by building a momentum slowly, sticking to it for more than 2 months, building up slowly, and then keeping on doing it in the same time, 3 times per week, always in the same time. If you work on shifts, do it after you work out, after you wake up, or after your work. Okay? So I know you cannot do it in the same time. I respect that, but either do it before you go to bed, but that's not as smart, really. So after waking up, and it's just 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So you can always do it in the morning, right? If you got questions about that, if I can help you somehow, send me a message on Instagram. I literally will help you for free. We can hop on a call, you can tell me your situation, and I will be there for you, okay? I love each and every body of you. Mwah.